Guys, how's it going and welcome back. Temu, is it cheaper than Amazon? Some people have said yeah, it is. And well, I guess we could actually put that to the test, and that's what this video is about, is to just see maybe on a couple things here that are the exact same products, you know, spec for spec, everything the same, other than the fact that in this case we have a color issue, right? So with the Oracle Thunderbolt 4 enclosure here, we're looking at $158.98 Canadian, free shipping, which is nice. I mean, they do have a thing on the website here that says free shipping on all orders, exclusive offer. Now, how long does that stay in effect? I have no idea. I don't know if it's a special thing or what. It's not that detailed. But that's what's on the screen, so that's what we're going to go with, okay? Now, Amazon, we know that you generally have to order $35 worth of product and higher to get free shipping. But that's not on all items either. There are some things that even within Canada, there is no free shipping on, even if you are over $35. And certainly when you are buying stuff from Amazon Canada, for example, and it's coming from the US, you tend to have to pay duty fees the majority of the time, as well as even a small shipping fee of some sort, okay? Not too often you're gonna get free, even if you have Prime, okay? Now, Amazon Prime, you could order something for $2, it's free shipping, which is fantastic, right? But you pay for Prime, right? And Amazon keeps raising their rates too, and I gave up on Prime. I'm just kind of like, well, if I really want something bad enough, I'll pay the shipping because it's still going to work out to be probably the same money, might be less, might be slightly more than having a Prime account, but at least, you know, every month I'm not spending on Prime, and if I'm not using it, well, then I lose money, right? So you have to use it or you end up actually costing more in the end. And I don't order off Amazon that much that I can justify Prime shipping as an ongoing expense. Anyways, but we do see that this Oracle drive here is actually $158.98. So I found it on Amazon. Now, on Amazon, of course, we're only going to get gold in the 40 gigabit, which is fine. It's a color. Some people don't like gold. I personally adore it, especially on guitars. But I also have a gold MacBook Air M1, and I love it. I don't like silver. It's like, ooh. Space gray I'm okay with, you know. My Mac Mini, on the other hand, well, it's silver, but I don't have to look at it. It's up high on a shelf. I don't care. And once my warranty does run out, I'm spray painting that case to whatever color I want, right? Just because I can, okay? And it's a nice little experiment. But regardless of the fact, okay, $139 on Amazon for the exact same case. Same specs, everything, 40 gigabit. But this one's in gold. So 140 versus basically 160. I'm kind of thinking, you know, like it might just be more beneficial to go to Amazon. Now, I don't know exactly where these guys are located. Amazon, of course, is .ca or .com or .whatever. If we hit the contact us area, it gives us some limited information here. They don't really tell us much. Oh, here we go. Office address. So they're from Dublin, Ireland. Okay. It's kind of like, that's kind of interesting. Please note, returns will not be accepted at this address. If you want to return your items, please click here. Okay, so where does that lead us to? Okay, Temu return process. Okay. Log in, select order, click return refund, click return your items. You get your refund. Temu receives and inspects the package. Review the return instructions and ship the package. Choose your return or refund methods. Okay? So, return shipping is free on your first return for every order within 90 days from date of purchase. Well, they have some pretty interesting stuff here, don't they? Anyways, okay, so whatever, right? They have their thing. I would really look into that versus Amazon too. Amazon, I find, is very hassle-free for their returns. But You do have a return window with these companies where you have X amount of time to get either an exchange or a refund. And if you expire that time, then you're only stuck with however the warranty process would work. Now, one of the things I ran into was my QuizLab hub. My warranty was useless outside of Canada because it's a product that came from the States. And so getting it warrantied, well, I don't think I would have gotten it warrantied anyhow because it was a webcam that actually was plugged into it, a cheap piece of junk, and it took out the whole hub. I was lucky it did not take out my Mac Mini, but it definitely toasted that hub. And I was definitely past the normal return window, and to deal with a warranty in the States, it's like a lot of these companies in the States, they won't deal with a Canadian. They're like, well, you don't live in our country, so screw you. Okay, so be careful wherever you buy and make sure you're well aware of the warranties and how they're going to work. If they do offer an extended warranty and you are buying a product that is coming from the US into Canada, make sure you're aware of how that's going to benefit you, because if it's not, there's no point in purchasing that external warranty. Okay, and they do tend to offer external warranties on a lot of stuff on Amazon. But anyways, courier company is going to be Canada Post, Uni, or Straight Ship, etc. Okay. Now, February 2nd to February 8th is when we could expect this drive. Here we can expect it literally tomorrow is the fastest. So Amazon is pretty darn quick. I will give them that. They are very fast, especially when you're dealing with products that are, you know, even within your company, but country. But here it ships from Amazon, but it's sold by Oracle Direct US store, eligible for return, refund, or replacement within 30 days of receipt. Okay. So after that, of course, no refund and probably no replacement within 30 days, at least not through Amazon themselves. For that, you would probably have to deal with Oracle, but it's not that specific, so you're going to have to read the full refund process to know. But so far to date, anything I've bought off Amazon, I've never had any issue as far as, well, except for the QuizLab hub, but, you know, like I said, dealing with the US, it was not any point. I didn't get their extended coverage to cover me in Canada, which may or may not have worked out in the end either way, so who knows. But either way, we buy off Amazon. Yeah, we definitely are going to be saving a lot of money here because 140 versus 160, that's basically $20 difference. You can spend that 20 bucks on LED light kits if you want, or you can spend it on whatever, okay, to get something extra. So you can basically get a 2-for-1 deal or a 5-for-1 deal, depending on what you're buying for 20 bucks, right? So in this case, Temu, I'm sorry, you lose. Now, what about, let's take a look and see if they carry an off product. Yamaha mixer. Okay, so can we pick a brand out of here? Multiple bulk mag. Doesn't look like they have Yamaha here. Yamaha mixer audio. Try it that way. And I'm a bit of a Yamaha fan when it comes to my audio gear for mixers. Does not look like we're going to find Yamaha. Okay, let's go to Amazon. And yeah, we got choices for Yamaha, a number of them actually. So we do have access to Yamaha. In fact, this mixer here is the MG12XU 12 channel. This is one I recently bought. Now I bought mine at Long McQuaid. One thing as far as audio gear goes, you may or may not save money on Amazon for a brand that would be carried in your local music store as well. But at the same time, I prefer to deal with my local music store for all my audio equipment pretty well, just because they carry the brands I'm after. And they're only a half an hour drive from me anyway, so it's kind of like, you know, hop in the car. I have a problem with this. Can we fix this up? Or, you know, and I get performance warranties too, which allow me extra benefits above standard warranty. Here on Amazon, of course, you would only get a standard warranty. But we can see that definitely Temu does not carry Yamaha as one of their brands, okay? And that's fine. You know, you're not going to find everything. So what about Kingston? Okay, do we have Kingston? Because we know we do on Amazon. And we got King Chakaing. That's a weird name. We have a SSD, slow style drives. Let's try just NVMe. Okay, so we do have some NVMe drives up here. Faxanging, whatever you want to call them. Okay, so let's try and see if we can find this one on Amazon. Well, there's that Eddie Loca, which I don't recommend, as we've recently found out they don't work as boot drives, at least on their SSDs. Now, I have seen this brand before on Amazon, so let's just shorten that search. That's interesting that it's actually not coming up even on a general search there. Crucial, Silicon. Maybe they're not doing it anymore. FICWatt. 1 terabyte. Okay, so this is, again, we got to go in and see if we can find this brand. And we don't even have this brand. Now, I don't know much about this brand, but it is something that I have heard some really good things about, but it does not appear that we can find it here so easily. Doesn't look like it even exists on this site. So there is definitely some product selection difference here. Oh, Faxing. What we got here? Okay, so we've got S500. Oh, that's how they're doing it. Okay, so what happens if we do this? Oh, there we go. S500 Pro. Let's make sure it's going to be the same. So S500 Pro, we got right up to 2 terabyte. So that's going to be a 256, 512, 1 terabyte. And what do we got here? Let's click. So 1 terabyte is $82 on Amazon. 1 terabyte is $47.48. Oh, sold out. Okay. Oh, right now they only have almost sold out and sold out. But otherwise, normally it would be $98 for the 1 terabyte. But right now sold out. So 1 terabyte here is 82 to 98. Again, Amazon has the better deal here. So I think we can pretty much stop at this point. You can go and compare a pile of products yourself, But looking at drive cases and apparently drives in the same model, we do have the benefit of getting it much cheaper off of Amazon. Now let's look at what is available here. Let's look at the 512. Almost sold out, but $66. Okay, so that's the half a terabyte. Here, half a terabyte, $49 in Amazon.ca versus $66. So is Temu starting to look like an appealing place? Well, not so much for me, because I'm looking at cost. I have free shipping on both products here, okay? But the cost factor alone and shipping time, right? Now, Temu, we've obviously found out, is not a Canadian-based company, obviously. Makes no difference, though. Amazon.ca is the Canadian Amazon, so they have warehouses all over Canada, but they also have to sometimes bring stuff in from another country, which is fine. Temu is not Canadian-based as far as a main company, so they have no Canadian warehouses. Their shipping time tends to be probably a little bit different here, like February 2nd to February 8th. We can get January 31st. Now, if you want to pay $26 shipping, okay, but standard free, we're looking at February 2nd to the 8th, where here we can have it either tomorrow or we can have it as late as January 30th on free shipping. So if you want it tomorrow, it's going to probably cost you a couple of dollars, which is going to be very cheap. And if you have Amazon Prime, you also may be able to have it by tomorrow as well. Okay, but you pay for Prime, obviously, right? So I'm kind of wondering, you know, there's got to be something that's cheaper. I'm going to have to really do a lot of homework over the next probably number of weeks to find some products where they are cheaper than Amazon. Like, go to Temu, find the exact same products, find them on Amazon, see which one's cheaper. But I mean, Amazon's been around for a long time, so it's going to be hard for Temu to really compete. And again, I love Amazon's return policy. You know, I mean, if I have to return something, it's like, yep, hit the return button, yep, pack it up, here's your slip, put it on, drop it off at the post office. They automatically send my refund, which is great once they have verification it's at the post office, and away we go, right? So I know how that works. I've not dealt with Temu before, and unless I can find something that's cheaper on Temu and decent shipping time over Amazon, well, I definitely won't be ordering on Temu, that's for sure. So not everything is all roses, that's for sure. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, compare for yourself. But from what we're finding so far here, it's not looking too good for me to start looking into Temu yet. So, but I will continue to look at their products and see what they offer in comparison as well. But I think it's only fair to compare a company like Temu to Amazon. Now, whether you live in the States, you're on Amazon.com, whatever, okay, you're going to see U.S. prices on Temu for your U.S. sort of thing. But take a look, see how the warranties work, see how the return policies all work, prices, shipping times, all of that matters on who you deal with for your products, okay? That's a big, huge thing. Anyway, that's all I got for you on this one, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.